It looks like a typical day at Courtenay Elementary. The sky is even gray. But there is more going on here than you might expect. There are people working in the basement. And all the while, a child is being read to.
One snowy night when the Gruffalo's snored, the Gruffalo's child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so she tipped out of the Gruffalo cave.
It seems simple enough, an adult reading to a child, but is so much more important for the child.
I have always loved watching kids react to stories. Kids of all ages. One of my favorite parts of my job as a librarian, as a children's librarian, was getting kids hooked on reading. I'd have kids come in who were struggling with reading. They didn't really like reading, but their parents would drag them in and you need a book. And I would usually spend a lot of time with these kids finding a book that would really just sort of hook them.
So it's not just reading books to kids, but getting kids hooked on reading that is so important. Research is showing that the more a child is exposed to reading before the age of 5, the better prepared they are for school. This research has led to the creation of 1000 by 5, a program aimed at creating readers.
The theory is that by the time a child reaches 5, which is the age they usually go to kindergarten, the ones that have been exposed to up to 1,000 books by that time had a distinct advantage over others who enter school without much prior literary knowledge.
It may sound like a lot, 1,000 books by 5, but really it's not. 3 books a day for 1 year would get you there. And we all know that kids like to hear their favorite stories over and over again. But that counts too.
But of course, we're not expecting babies to read. These are books where the child has interacted with someone through a book, having a book read to them, and then usually by the time they're pushing 4½, they're catching on completely.
The 1000 by 5 project will accept your books at any school in the district. They clean and sort the books and provide a child with 3 new books per month until the age of 5. Each child gets to build their own library, and we all benefit.
It's just a really nice thing for the community to give to the community, and I think we're all richer for it when the students are doing well in school.
Reading to a child produces immediate pleasure to all involved. But remember that for a child, there are lifelong influences to learning to love a book at a young age. At Courtenay Elementary School, I'm Mark Hanley.